Hey guys, this is Sergeant Phoenix back in the action, and today we are doing another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. This time I'm gone with the two decks I've done. The recent deck that I profiled, the LAIR of Darkness that my friend asked me to profile. I also asked permission if I could use it for this video. He said I could. My brother will be using the Zombie World deck from the structure deck itself. With these, as in zombies with red eyes as well. So we'll do rock, paper, scissors so we can choose who goes first. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You choose. If you go first. Okay, so we both draw 5 cards. He's only played bits of it, but you know, he knows the basics. Otherwise I wouldn't do this I wouldn't be doing this video. So it's your move.
I'll summon this. Defense. And my turn.
Let's see what I've got. I summon Stygian Street Patrol in attack mode. Place 2 cards face down instead. Have it attack you face down. I attacked your Mazuka. And this card's effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Your graveyard's here. But you also get dealt 400 points of damage thanks to that. Because thanks to Stygian Street Patrol's ability, you lose 100 life points if I destroy one of your monsters. Each times its level. So since it was a level 4, you lose 400. And with that, I have my turn. You have to draw a card.
I activate this in defense mode. And this place down. Done.
I play my face down, Mystical Space Typhoon. It lets me target a spell or trap card on your field, destroy it. So that's gone. You played the Book of Life. Let's see. Next I'll play Dark Geroid in attack mode. And then I have Stygian Street Patrol attack your face down. That monster's destroyed, you lose another 400 since it. You lose another 400 life points. Yeah, click the thumbs up. And then Dark Geroid attacks you directly. So you lose 1200. I place 1 card face down and end my turn.
Activate this face down.
If it's a monster, it goes that way.
This face down. And I end my turn.
See, I sacrifice these 2 in order to play Darkest Diabolos, Lord of the LAIR. Then I activate the trap card, Deck Devastation Virus. By sacrificing a monster with 2,000 or more attack points from my field, all your monsters that you control and in your hand, and that you draw for 3 turns after this card's activation, are now destroyed that have 1,500 or less attack points. So anything that has 1,500 or less attack points goes to the graveyard. aka 1,500 or less. That includes monsters on your field, if it has less than that. I end my turn.
activate this in attack mode.
You know we say summon, we don't say activate.
And I attack you directly.
I lose 1,000 life points. I've got it.
And I am my turn.
Actually, I don't. I actually forgot all about that. My virus. That gets destroyed. My virus is still. I forgot my virus is still active for 3 turns. I made a rookie mistake that time. Next, I summon Yugioh the Sinister Shadow Lord. Then I activate my trap Crush Card Virus. By sacrificing a monster with 1,000 or less attack points, all your monsters you control and in your hand with 1,500 and more attack points are destroyed. And you can choose to get rid of 3 monsters with 1,500 or more attack points in your deck. But that's your choice. There's a no, so no. Now, Darkest Diabolos' effect activates from my graveyard. When a dark monster is distributed for a card effect, if I am right. Yep, it is tributed, except during the damage step, I can special summon it back to my field. If you can put the life points back on, I'm having this attack you directly for 3,000. It's your turn. I have said that if you want to build a good Darkest Diabolos deck, use viruses. They're a perfect strategy. You drew out a monster, didn't you? How much attack points?
1,000.
Goes there. And I believe that was the last turn of my virus, if I'm correct. Am I right? Yes. My turn. Darkest Diabolos, attack him directly. And since you have 3,000 life points, I win the duel. Now round 2. And if it, and I always say in my videos, I always do 2 rounds win profile when doing deck duels. This was too quick of a duel anyway. And I usually said sometimes when I do 2 quicker duels, I do sometimes swap the decks around. So I'll use the Zombie World deck and he'll use this deck. Right, who's going first? Well, actually, no, I'll go first this time since I won the match. So let's see. I'll place 3 cards face down. And summon Stygian Street Patrol in attack mode. That ends my turn.
I'll place 1 monster.
You need to draw a card.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? 1, 2, 3, 4, not 5. 6. When it's your turn after the opponent's, then you draw. I activate I activate my quick spell, Fires of Doomsday. This brings out 2 Doomsday tokens. But I'm going to put this one here because I'm going to sacrifice one of them in order to play my Crush Card Virus. So by sacrificing a monster with 1,000 less attack points, and since the tokens each have 0, all monsters you have in your field and hand, since you've only got them in your hand with 1,500 or more attack points, are destroyed. Just 1. Any more? 1,500 or more. Okay, so it's just that one, so it goes to your graveyard. And like I said, you can choose to get rid of 3 if you wanted. Bless you. I'm just going to keep that here as the last token. I don't have any token. I wasn't given any tokens and I don't have any spare tokens for other decks. Right. Let's see. It's still your turn if you want to summon anything.
I swing this face down.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Can you just start that up, please? I activate the field spell Layer of Darkness. With this, all of our monsters become dark monsters, and now for card effects, for the tribute, I can now use your monsters. So let's say... But I'll play this face down. And some Stygian Street Patrol attack his face down. 0 offense. But you lose 300 life points thanks to Stygian Street Patrol's ability. I end my turn.
Activate. Drag down into the grave.
Draw. So we both draw 1 card and then discard 1 card.
No.
What is it, Rick?
Reveal our hands.
I don't have any cards in my hand other than that one.
Don't know.
Yeah, when I because it's a fact, if I'm right, both players reveal their hand, each chooses 1 card from the opponent's hand, then you discard the chosen card from both players' hand, then both players draw 1 card, so you'd have to activate that on your next turn, if I don't use. But since I know what the top one's going to be, I'll put it in the bottom.
You activate this special ability.
This monster, you contribute 1 zombie monster, special summon that 1 zombie tuner with 0 defense from your deck. If this card is banished, you can target 1 of your banished. So you're playing that in attack mode?
Yeah.
My turn?
Yeah.
You have to say I am my turn to know for sure. I play Pitch Black Werewolf. Can you please set that up, please? I send Stygian Street Patrol to attack your monster. That's 1,100 attack points down to you. I'll sort it. I'll do it. And since it had 400 since it was a level 4, you also lose 400. Then Pitch Black Werewolf attacks you directly for 1,600. It's your move.
Activate this turn in attack mode and attack you directly.
You can't attack me directly with this. It's Zombie Master. Once per turn, you can send 1 monster from your hand or to the graveyard, then target a level 4 or lower zombie monster in either graveyard, special summon that target. This card must be first upon the field. So if you have another zombie monster, you can send it to the graveyard and then summon out another one. So you could, meaning you could bring back... Wait, this is the one that you sent from a crush card. It's got... It's Kasha, it's got a question attack, means it doesn't have any attack.
Mm.
It's like, honestly, you can tell you can tell that you're a rookie playing. I would have asked one of my other friends, but you know, he was busy.
And my turn.
And surprisingly, you didn't deal me any damage. You could have dealt me some damage with these. But then again, I've got these on the field, so... I summon Lilith, Lady of Lament. This card's effect, when it's normal summoned, its original attack will now become 1,000. Its other effect, I tribute a card. I tribute my token, reveal 3 normal traps to you, and then I send... Then you choose a random one. The random one goes to my hand, the others go to the graveyard. I choose Eradication, Epidemic Virus, Crush Card Virus, and Dark Light. I shuffle. And now you have to choose a random one. And I know you weren't looking, so you don't leak at it. Well, that one goes to the gets set on the field. The others go back to my deck, and I reshuffle. And I am allowed to activate it this turn, which you've actually given me full permission to. Crush card virus. I sacrifice Lilith, Lady of Lament to destroy your monster and all the others in your hand with 1500 more attack. But since the only one you have is that question mark one, that's all it does. Oh, pardon me. I flip my Duke Shade of Sinister Shadow. Duke Shade the Sinister Shadow Lord. There are total attack points equaling 3,700, and you have 4,600. So you'll have, if I'm right, 1,900 life points left. 900 life points left, sorry. Am I right? 30. Yep, 32, 37. Yep, I was right. I end my turn.
Activate Monster Gate.
What does that do?
I don't know.
You're supposed to
Tribute
read
one
the cards. I know
monster.
you don't like reading, but still.
Right, I know what it does.
What does it do?
Do something.
Tribute one monster. You don't have any monsters on the field to tribute. If you get a monster on the field, then tribute it. Then you can use it. Excavate cards on the top of your deck until you excavate a monster. That card can be normal summoned or set. That can be normal summoned or set. Special summon it. Also send the other excavated cards from the top of the deck. By the way, it's the top. So AK, since he's done that, tribute that. Since he needs it, still needs a bit of help, and now you've scrambled these around. There. Can this work card normal summoned? Yep. It cannot be destroyed in battle. So you can normal summon that, and I'd summon it in attack. Luckily it was the top card in your deck, so you didn't lose any valuable spell or traps. Now if you want, you can attack one of my monsters.
I attack that one target.
Pitch Black Werewolf. So I lose 200. You could have attacked that one and I would have lost 1,300. But it was your choice.
How much?
200. Even though you could have attacked my Duke Shade, the Sinister Shadow Lord, I would have lost 1,300.
And my turn.
Let's see. No other cards in there. I play both these monsters in defence and end my turn. There's nothing else I can do. Oh yeah, and I played a card face down as well. But other than that, there's nothing else I can do.
Activate this in attack mode.
You summoned Paladin, the cursed
And this
of the
face
cursed dragon. Once per turn, you can target low for otherwise dragons from your opponent's graveyard that was destroyed by battle. Special summon it. Well, since you don't have Zombie World, I'm quite a fan.
And I attack you. I attack.
Oh, apologies. You didn't say you ended your turn then.
No, wait, that one.
Just put this in the bottom. What?
I attack that one.
Which one with what?
With that.
This one with that one. My turn?
Yeah. These life points.
I summon Dark Graver. I end my turn.
I activate Zombie World.
So that goes in your field spell. Now all monsters we have in our fields and graveyards now become zombies. Oh, neither player contributes summon monsters except zombie monsters.
Now I send this to attack
And this is
that one.
End graveyards. So what?
I send that to attack that.
I lose another 200.
And I get rid of them two to activate Kasha.
What does that do?
Coming normal summon must be special summon from your hand by controlling a zombie monster. If card on field.
Oh, damn. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by controlling 2 or more zombie monsters. If this card is special summoned, shuffle as many other monsters on the field as possible into the deck. And if you do, this card gains 1,000 attack up to the number of face-up shuffled into the deck this way. So that's 3, so that monster is 3. So now your monster is 3,000. This goes back, shuffles back in the deck. They go back in the deck as well.
And I send that to attack you directly.
Nice try. I activate Deck Devastation Virus. Since I have Lair of Darkness, normally I couldn't tribute your monsters, but since this makes all monsters dark and I can use your monsters for tributing, and that only stops me, and that will only stop me tributing for, that only lets me tribute summon for zombie monsters, but since but this only affects darks, not zombies. So in other words, I'm perfectly fine. So that's gone, and all monsters you have with 1,500 or less attack points from your hand, your field, and what you will draw for 3 turns after this card's activation right now are destroyed. So okay, I put them back. What are you doing? Oh, you put them at... It doesn't bother me because I know the deck is just...
So, my turn.
So there's nothing else you can do, you already drew. I summon Mist Archfiend and put this back on, please. Normally, since it's a level 5, I'd have to sacrifice something since it's too powerful, but its effect lets me. Because I can normal summon this card without tributing, once per turn or during the end phase, if this card was summoned this way, I have to destroy it and I take 1,000 points of damage. And I send it to attack you directly. Since it has 24 and you have 900, you lose.
Wait.
You can just reset. Just click the... You have to do it properly when the fish thing does like... Wah, 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 like that. If any of you have watched SpongeBob, there's a fish that does that when this dude get stung by a jellyfish every single time. So okay, that was an okay video. At least you got close to dealing some damage. What deck do you... So what would you say about this duel, personally? In a rookie experience. And he just bumped his head up. Bumped his head. He has no flaming clay. That's the usual for him. I'd say the duel went a bit okay. But definitely, zombies, you definitely have to buy 3 of these boxes just to make it good. Because most of the deck's pretty much useless. There are only a handful of cards in this deck that are useful. But if you use it, but if you get 3 more of these and you get 3 copies of them, you could have a really powerful deck. But the Lair of Darkness deck my friend created, it's a good, like I said, good for a practice if you want to learn how to use viruses. Overall, this duel was actually quite alright for a practice. I am going to look though for my other friends if they want to do these videos as well. I have another friend who will do it willingly, who has a Cyber Dark deck because he really loves them, and I want to give him a challenge tomorrow where I'm going with my own personal virus deck, and I'm looking deeply to get Dimension Fusion because I mentioned with this deck that I put 3 strategies in: extra deck, banishing, and viruses. But I worked a way to use them all together, which is quite hard for some duelists. But if you know exactly what cards you're looking for, you've got them. You know how to do it. But overall, like I said, this duel, I'd rate it, if I was to grade him, as a duelist, I'd give him a D. As in, he failed, but he got close. He was a grade lower. He was a 1 grade lower to pass. But, you know, I let him do this because it's an alright practice deck, but it is a bit wordy for some duelists. But, you know, it takes practice to get used to decks that use a bit of complexity. So, comment down below what you thought this duel. I can already imagine what the comments are going to be. And what duels with the decks I've profiled, what you want to see, what decks. So, please comment down, like and subscribe for more duels and more deck profiles. And until then, this is Sergeant Phoenix, over and out.